Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
A shuttered motel on the Las Vegas Strip goes back on the auction block for a reduced price. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Starting off with your business news, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. A shuttered motel on the Las Vegas Strip is up for auction again, and this time at a lower price. The Diamond Inn Motel across from the Mandalay Bay Convention Center ceased operations in the fall of 2023.
This property spans about 1.4 acres on the south end of the Strip, and according to Clark County, it had a lot of building code violations, and the county even ordered the power turned off before the motel shut down for business.
Known for its pink elephant out front, the Diamond Inn was built in 1940, making it one of the oldest buildings still standing on the Strip. If you want it, it's available for purchase through an online auction. The minimum bid this time is $10 million, and the auction closes October 16th. That's down from the previous asking price of $12.5 million. Now to your top stories. The Department of Justice announcing a discrimination investigation at UNLV focusing on, quote, the university's response to anti-Semitism on campus. According to a news release, the compliance review investigation will examine whether the school, a recipient of federal financial assistance, has engaged in discriminatory practices based on race, color, or national origin against its students. The inquiry is requesting documentation related to the university's communications in response to the October 7th, 2023 terrorist attacks in Israel, which killed nearly 1,200 people. In a media statement, UNLV said it intends to cooperate fully and looks forward to a thorough and fair review. A leadership failure is putting Lake Mead in peril, according to a coalition of non-governmental organizations looking at the matter. 7 state negotiators are failing to deliver an agreement on how to manage Lake Mead over the next 20 years. The coalition releasing a report titled "There's No Water Available," saying common sense solutions that states can implement in the interim are being ignored. It outlined 9 recommendations, including reducing upper basin use, canceling proposals to build new dams, and reducing city and farm use through innovation. The Secretary of the Interior has indicated the federal government is prepared to make a decision should states fail to deliver planned concepts by mid-November, with a final decision by February. The A's applying for 2 building permits last week for $523 million worth of work on their under-construction ballpark. One permit with Clark County is for core and shell work, carrying a valuation of $500 million, according to county records. The other is to construct precast steel on the project, with work valued at $23 million. Both permits are awaiting approval by the county.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Heidi Fang, and the Aces' quest for their 3rd championship in 4 years begins tonight at Michelob Ultra Arena. Here's a few things to watch when Game 1 gets underway. For the first time, the WNBA Finals will be a best-of-7 series, and Vegas is evenly matched with the Phoenix Mercury. They both averaged 29.7 field goals per game in the regular season for a nearly identical field goal percentage. Aces star Asia Wilson is also just 77 points away from being the highest scoring postseason player in WNBA history. And she's 10 blocks shy of passing Lisa Leslie for most blocks in a postseason. Tip-off is 5 p.m.
Now for your weather forecast, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Windy and dry conditions today. Morning temperatures in the low 70s by 8 a.m., upper 70s by 10, and a daytime high of 85 degrees. We're expecting wind gusts to reach up to 33 miles per hour. Sunny skies this weekend. Gusty winds continue on Saturday with a high near 80 degrees. Temperatures will be around 82 degrees on Sunday and a daytime high of 83 on Monday. You can expect cool overnight lows in the lower 60s.
And now for Vegas Nation and the latest on the Raiders. An ankle injury and hairline fracture sends Raiders starting left tackle Colton Miller to injured reserve this week, which means 5-year pro Stone Forsythe will step in on the offensive line when the team faces the Colts on Sunday. The tackle says he's ready for the chance to start.
Just another opportunity. I mean, I've been doing this my whole career. That's the reason they brought me in here, is filling roles like this. I've always been ready to go. Either it's been left or right. It's just an opportunity.
Forsythe spent 4 seasons on the Seahawks roster and started this year on the New York Giants practice squad before being signed with the Raiders at the end of August. Kickoff in Indianapolis is set for 10 a.m.
Now for your health news, brought to you by Centerville Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. With the fall vaccine rollout, experts say the CDC's recommendations for older adults resembles last year's. For people 65 and older, one of the 3 FDA-approved vaccines are recommended over traditional flu shots, which include the Fluzone, Flublok, and Fluad quadrivalents. Other vaccine recommendations include those for RSV, pneumonia, and COVID. Ask your doctor if you have any questions about these vaccines. In Neon Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge, this is Lodge Vegas. A pizzeria that has gone viral for its Dubai chocolate pie is opening a spa on the Las Vegas Strip. How you doing? The South Florida pizzeria is bringing its sourdough pies to Boulevard and will be the first restaurant opening there. As a matter of fact, it'll be the first location outside of Florida, according to the pizzeria's chief brand officer. The strip store will be 1,700 feet with a bar serving beer and wine and seating for 80.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. UNLV's football team returns to the field Saturday for its Mountain West opener. The Rebels are 3.5-point road favorites over Wyoming at Caesars Sportsbook, with the total set at 49.5. The Cowboys are plus 143 on the money line. In other college football action, Boise State is a 20.5-point underdog and 8-1 on the money line at Notre Dame. The total is 62.5. Miami is a 4-point favorite over rival Florida State, and the total is 54.5.
Now for Neon, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Due to the massive turnout for his previous Feed the Block performance, EDM star Diplo is returning to Fremont East for another free show. Our Neon columnist John Katsalamides has the scoop.
Diplo knows his way around Las Vegas. The superstar DJ will lord over Fremont East at the next Feed the Block party at 6 p.m. October 27th. The free event is again set for the corner of Fremont and 6th Street. Diplo also performed at the most recent Feed the Block show in September as part of Major Lazer Sound System. That show drew about 14,000 fans to the stage between El Cortez Hotel Casino and the Commonwealth. The show is open to ages 18 and over, and though the event is free, you need to RSVP at feedtheblock.com. You know what else is free? Go Guide at neon.lbrj.com. Check us out for more than 1,000 shows and events. Like Las Vegas, it's open 24/7.
That's been your morning news update. Tune in to 7 at 7 weekdays on any of your favorite streaming platforms and download the Review Journal app for the latest Las Vegas news.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.